Hi guys, and welcome back to Module 10, the final module in the training. So hopefully you've got through it all okay, and you've picked up a lot of great tips on what you can do to start building your own list for free using pay-per-click traffic that you've had paid for by the profits that you're making on your campaigns. So I'll just review the funnel one last time. I'll jump to the next slide. So as you can see, this is the same graphic as I've shown a few times before. You're looking at getting your traffic coming into your squeeze page. You're looking at getting that 10 cent per click or less traffic coming that's highly targeted, and through your demographic targeting and also through your country targeting, you're looking at high quality leads coming into your squeeze page, being directed across to your high quality offer, your free giveaway, with all the links feeding back, your exit pop-up, your domain, your report, all feeding back into that offer to get them onto your follow-up series. If you followed the outline on one of the previous modules, you will have an 18-day follow-up series in place, and yeah, you're good to go. You can start making money from that list. So what to do next? So you've got a number of options of what you can do next once you've set up your funnel. One of the first options, and if you've got a lot of that PLR article content or a lot of good content on your niche, you definitely should look at extending that follow-up series. So I know on one of the previous slides I had 18 days of follow-ups. You can extend that out to 30 days, 60 days, 365 days if you like, and that'll just keep working that list and keep getting information, providing good value and maintaining those relationships. So you don't have to do that all at once. You don't need to create a year's worth of follow-ups in one hit. But look, if you go back in, every few days and add more follow-ups, what you'll find is then after that period of time, you'll have all your new leads will be entering that funnel and entering that year-long email follow-up series. And look, you can extend beyond that as well. It's just a matter of keeping the traffic heading into the funnel and keeping those messages in front of them, keep building your relationship, and keep making some good money off that list. So I have been told, and depending on the quality of the list, and we're looking at high quality traffic here and a good high quality responsive list, you should be able to target about at least a starting rate of 50 cents earnings per subscriber per month from your list. And as you gain that trusted status, and as you continue to build a relationship with the list, you could definitely be extending that beyond $1 a click, or even $1.50, $2, a click, a subscriber per month. So it's not unrealistic to expect to get up to $1 per subscriber, or even $2 made per subscriber per month. So when you start to think about those numbers, if you build yourself a list of 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers, that's a fantastic monthly income that you've got just by having them, introducing them onto your funnel and working them through your follow-up series. So in addition to the follow-up series, you could look at something like using broadcast messages. So if you're not familiar with broadcast messages, you're able to not only schedule a series, but you can send one-off messages that send at that point in time. Now one of the main advantages of using broadcast messages is that you can actually keep your content current. You can refer to current events. You can tie into current events to tie that into your marketing. And it really does add that a bit more of a personal touch, because it's not just a sort of a robotic or a series of messages that everybody gets. On day 10, everyone gets the same message. Whereas once you start using broadcast messages as well, you're able to target, date relevant or current day relevant content into your follow-up series, and it's definitely appreciated, and it definitely, again, it just adds towards building the trust and that relationship with your list. One of your other options that you've got, obviously, is to create more funnels. If you do this process once and it's profitable, you do it again and again and again and again. You keep honing your skills and improving your methods, but you pick different niches, you pick different products, and you continue to repeat this process over and over again. and that way you're building even more subscribers onto your lists and building more diverse lists and building more lists. So that's definitely one of the options that you could do next. One of the other options that you could think about is once you've established a rather large list, and depending on the open rates, you may be able to start with as few as 1,000 subscribers. But generally, once you get up beyond 2,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers, you could begin to have a look at selling solo traffic. So I think I mentioned a little earlier that solo traffic is where people sell a message, a mail out on their list to somebody else, to a third party. So you could be that solo ad provider where you could sell, say, at generally between 35 cents a click to $1 a click, depending on how responsive your list is. If you were to offer up, say, 100 clicks at 50 cents a click, you would be able to sell that, and somebody would come along, purchase that for your $50, pay you the $50, and you would send a broadcast message out to your list with a link in there, with a description of what the offer is that you found, and you would tailor your message to your list and send that person's link out. Obviously, there's a bit more to it than that, and you're using click tracking tools to ensure that you don't over deliver too many clicks, but you keep sending that message to different segments of your list until you've delivered the required traffic that you've been paid for. Now that's definitely another good option. I wouldn't look at doing that or overdoing that with your list and saturating the list with a lot of random offers. But if you're able to get some customers that want to buy clicks from you, that you think they have good products, and you're not doing it too often, you could definitely supplement your income by selling solo traffic. Now, before I wrap things up, I'm hoping a few of you are wondering how the metabolic cooking campaign's gone. So I've got some really interesting statistics to share on that campaign, and some really good news on that campaign as well. So I'll start off with some of the statistics. So the campaign's been running for approximately 5 days. Took a day or so for the first lot of traffic to start coming through, but it was about 5 days ago that I completed that video where the campaign itself became live. Now, I've done very little since those 5 days because I've been mostly editing videos, but what I did do is I did try a few different alternate ad texts and settled on some ones that were performing better. And I did try an alternate squeeze page and settled on that. It was converting a little bit better. But I'll run you through what's happened in the 5 days. So I've had 250 clicks come through from Bing from 52,000 impressions. So what that tells me at 48% is that's a little low. That sort of tells me that the ad text is not appealing enough. The ad text is not standing out. It may also be that I'm too low. The cost per click might be a little low for this niche. And so if my ad's appearing in position 7 or 8 or further down the list, yes, it's appearing on the screen, but they're not clicking on it. So there's a few ways I need to look at to try and improve that. But the 250 clicks have been good. If I step on to the next one, so I've paid, obviously from those numbers, I've paid 10 cents a click on those clicks. So I've spent $25. So in those 5 days, like I said, took a day or so for traffic to start to arrive. But once it did, I've spent $25 on traffic. And so I'm getting that 250 clicks at 10 cents a click. Now, what I've had come through then to the ClickBank offer to the metabolic cooking product is I've had 140 hits come across to that offer. So what that's a combination of is the squeeze page subscribers will count as a hit. Any of those subscribers that then open their reports and then click on links in the reports, they're counting as a hit. I've got the traffic from the exit pop-up. So anybody that follows the exit pop-up will count as a hit. And then also the URL, if they've taken the URL, copied it or written it down or bookmarked it and gone back to it later, that will have counted as a click as well. So I've had 140 offer hits, so that's 56%, so that's not too bad. I've had 35 subscribers in those 5 days, so that's a only converting at about 16%, that squeeze page. So look, I think this is a combination of the two issues. My low impression, I think I can improve the ad text so that it's a bit more appealing. And by improving that, I've got them a little bit more warmed up, and I'll try some better squeeze pages to improve that percentage, because you really do need to get that heading up towards 40%. So there's some of the raw numbers that I've got in the last 5 days. I'll continue those. I've had multiple orders. So from those 140 hits, I've had multiple orders of that product and multiple commissions. When I woke up this morning and looked at the numbers, I had a $75 worth of commission directly attributed to this campaign. And there's a few things I haven't done yet to improve this further. So look, I'm not going to guarantee that this is exactly how it's going to happen for you. But this is exactly how it's happened for me by taking those steps and setting up this campaign. So there's a 300% ROI. So that's absolutely amazing. So I've made profit on the campaign. I've got subscribers. And look, to be honest, I haven't even started completing that follow-up series and mailing those subscribers yet to convert them across to orders as well. So there's things I still need to do that I haven't done, but I'm already in profit. So I was absolutely thrilled when I got up this morning, actually looked at the account and saw where the numbers were at, and thought, yeah, I better record this part of the video. So to take a little screenshot there out of ClickBank, I have no other campaigns. This is a test account, so I have no other campaigns in testing running against this account. So that $75.30 is completely attributed to the metabolic cooking product and to the campaign that we just set up. So that's absolutely awesome results for early testing. And given I still have things to do to squeeze more profit out of this campaign, this one's off to an absolutely brilliant start. And I truly do hope that these are the sort of numbers that you guys get as well. Look, like I said, I can't guarantee. I don't know the niche you've chosen or how you've presented the offer, so I can't make any guarantees. But if you follow these steps, this is proof this actually works. And yeah, it's a great approach. And yeah, I really think you should get stuck into it and start earning some profits and getting some subscribers. So what are my next steps on this campaign? So like I said, I've got a few things that I still need to do. I definitely need to improve that ad text. The 0.4% click rate is definitely very low, so that's something I'll work on. I'll try some different variants of the text, see if I can get people a little bit more excited when they read it and more likely to click. I've got to go back and improve the squeeze page, so that 16% opt-in rate is too low. So I need to work on improving that page, improving the text of the page. So a lot of it comes down to is how the text appears, how it's written. You know, is it standing out enough, and is it inviting enough for them to complete their details? So I need to work on the squeeze page a little bit. I haven't really done any testing of any demographic changes. So I'd definitely like to try targeting the 75 top US cities rather than just hitting the US as a whole. And I may look at tweaking some other options with some of the other countries to see if I can squeeze more improvement out of the campaign by improving my targeting. Like I said, I haven't even started the follow-up series yet, so I definitely need to add more follow-up messages, start building that trusted relationship with those subscribers, start providing a lot of value, send them a lot of good free information, and also send them offers to try and convert some of those subscribers across to buyers. So that's something I still need to do on this campaign. And look, once I've got the improvements in the ad text and the squeeze page, and I know the demographics are targeting right, I can really look at scaling things up. So scaling things up here, if your campaign is profitable, and mine early days is profitable, what happens if I start pushing the bids up that I'm paying for the traffic? You know, if I'm getting that many clicks at 10 cents, if I start building that up to 20 cents a click, do I get twice as many clicks, and do I get twice as many orders? Because if I start to get twice as many orders, I can keep scaling that up to make sure that my ad is the ad people see. You know, it's right at the top of the list, and so I can attract as many clicks as possible. because if it's converting at the rate that it's converting now, I'd be silly not to start paying a little bit more for the traffic to get more clicks, to get more sales, and to make more money. And what to do after that? I'll definitely be adding more campaigns. This approach, I mentioned a few times, will work in any niche. You've really got to find those good offers, those good products that you feel good about promoting. Find that free giveaway, set up your funnel, and make money on that campaign as well, and build your subscriber list. So look, in conclusion, I'd like to thank you all once again for purchasing the course, and I absolutely wish you every success in your online endeavours. I hope you really have gotten something out of this course. You can put it into action, and you can make yourself some really good profits and build up a really good subscriber list. Like I said, this is something I've been focusing on heavily this year. This approach really works, and I really do hope it works for you too. So thank you once again, and hopefully I might get to talk to a few of you online and hear some success stories about how you're going. So thanks a lot.